Hi everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I am filming this way premature. We are still in lockdown. I had this idea of filming this video because at the moment all we are doing is ordering things and Amazon is a huge part of that. So I thought I would show you my top 5 Amazon purchases. This isn't just during quarantine, a lot of this is from before actually. No, a lot of it is from during quarantine, but 5 items for you today. So I'm actually going to start off with a couple of things that I have recently bought, as in the last week. And I think I discovered them actually by watching somebody else's Amazon haul on YouTube. And I'm a little bit in love. So they are the Simply syrups. So here I've got the elderflower and the lime. These are the two that jumped out at me at first. They are absolutely mahoosive. So I usually get the syrups that they do in TK Maxx, which is the that's what these are, the skinny syrups. Now in there they're only $3.99, but obviously at the minute you can't go in them. So elderflower is my absolutely favourite drink flavour ever, and they go perfectly in lemonades and cocktails. The exact same with the lime, because I like to add lime anyway to a lot of my drinks. So these are both 1 litre each, and they are, like I said, £7 something. Yeah, and I love them until I can get back to my normal cheaper ones. These ones will do, and they taste delicious. They're just like any other syrups. Okay, so next up I've actually got some key covers. So I really didn't like my car key because it was like it's been passed from person to person, my car, so I mean it doesn't look the newest, so I decided to go for a silicone cover. I've got just a black one on it, but we did get a set of 2. This is the white one. I thought the white one might go a bit grubby quite quickly, obviously touching it all the time and whatnot. The black one still looks good as new, and it just looks so much better. I can't remember how much these was because I bought them when I first got my car, so maybe a couple of years ago now. Here's a white one. On it they do just have the black illustrations for the buttons. So I think it just makes my car keys look a whole lot sleeker and just... So before I went to Santorini last August, I was really debating about perfumes because obviously taking a glass bottle isn't great, and I really like to have a mixture of different perfumes to take. So I found these on Amazon. So these are perfume refillables. So like a pack of 4, so you can take 4 different perfumes, and these fit quite a lot in them compared to a lot of other ones. I do already have one, but it's fairly small. I mean, it's alright for my handbag or for work, but for a holiday I just wanted them to be a bit more. That one's got something in it. Oh yeah, that one's got Daisy Dream. So obviously that was like my go-to for summer perfume, so that one. And these are just really handy now anyway for having, literally, I had to go on a scavenger hunt looking for all of these. I'm pretty sure there is another one somewhere, but one is, actually it could be in my car. One was in my handbag, one was in my bedside table, one was in here in my dressing room, and the other one was in an old handbag that I haven't used recently. So they're literally dotted all over the place. Some of them have got little bits of perfume in the bottom. And finding these, I think Amazon was the cheapest place I found them, so there was definitely like maybe $10.99 for the pack of 5. I'm pretty sure there's 5. I will find all the links and link them below. I thought this was a great way of travelling with perfumes. Obviously so much smaller than an actual bottle, and they fit so much in. Like I said, I like to have choices, so I think I actually only took 3 of these. I don't think I did take all of them. So I had like a daytime, no, I think, did I give myself 2 daytime perfumes and then a nighttime one, so a bit stronger. Yeah, like I said, I like to have choices, especially with many different colours. It was easier to remember which one's which. Like the silver one here with Daisy Dream in it, obviously I feel like because it was the light one, I went for the light fragrance, the summer one. The red one definitely had the nighttime fragrance in, so it helped myself remember. So in quarantine, everybody has been reorganising their kitchens and the counters and cupboards. So I had away my dear. And I recently have bought these spice jars. Yes, they are spice jars, they are quite big, they're a lot bigger than I thought they was going to be. But these come in a pack of 8, these are just 2 spare ones. I bought 2 lots of the packs of 8, so I had 16 altogether, and like I said, I've still got a few left over. But the reason why I went for these ones on Amazon, there were so many at the moment, was because it has this bit on the top. So it's easy just to get it in and out, because if you had to pull that out every time, it would be a nightmare. You can't really fit a spoon down there if you're like running low. So this thing is brilliant, like, for getting it out. So that's the reason I went for these ones. They are really expensive at the minute actually on Amazon. I reckon they must have put their prices up just because they know everybody is doing this at the moment. So like I said, when you buy spices in the shop, they aren't very big anyway. The jars that come in, they literally, when I've poured a full one into these, they only feel like halfway up. So they're never quite full, but I will show you my display anyway of what I've got, because I do have them out on display. So my last favourite is actually what is shining onto me right now, and that is my ring light and the set it came in. So right at the start of shutdown, I ordered this. So it came quite quickly. It was before everyone went crazy and was like ordering stuff. I think it was between £20 and £30 actually. Because the one I found, Anthony disagreed with, and he ended up finding this one for me, this set. Because I didn't find the set. I think I literally was just looking for a ring light. He found the set. When I say set, it came with a shutter button, which I have been loving using for taking my own photos and TikToks and that. So you literally just connect up by Bluetooth. That came in the set, which I thought was really good, because that's like nothing to do with just a ring light. It came with a tripod, although I don't really like the tripod at all. It was really flimsy and I don't use it. I don't even know where I've put it. But the other thing that came in the set was this, which is the phone holder. So at first I was like, oh, that's absolutely useless, like my phone's not going to fit in that. Even when I stretch it, I was like, my phone's not going to fit in that, but it really does. So it took me a while to figure out changing over from using the ring light to having this on there and being able to have my camera on there. So luckily I already had an adapter for the camera. I've just literally had to break it off of something else I was using it on. It was on a long arm that like looked down onto a flat surface, if that made any sense at all. So basically I bought this for, I wanted the ring light for YouTube, but also wanted the stuff for TikTok, because I am absolutely loving it at the moment. Like I said, you get quite a lot for however much the price is. Again, I will try and link it below. A lot of things are saying unavailable at the moment on there, but I would try and find it, or a very similar one with all of the things I have. So the ring light currently is on quite a low setting. I will try and show you obviously what it looks like, but it's great because it has so many different settings, and if you leave it plugged in, that's how it like charges up. It took me a while to realise that, because if you have it on for so long, it will just turn itself off. I don't know how long the charge is on it, but the switch actually has the indicators whether you want the light to be stronger or there to be less light. So when I film YouTube videos like this, I like less light so you can actually see me, but for TikTok I quite like it bright light, and then if I'm up close you can like see the ring light in my eye. Yeah, I quite like that look. I feel like this was the best investment I had for quarantine buying, only because I use it so regularly, and it's a thing that's made me get dressed, do my makeup. So this has definitely been my quarantine best buy, because you obviously got so much with it. Thanks for watching. I will see you next week for a brand new video. Bye.